I think we're nearly done here. It's going to take all of us to get the last. Yeah, I'm partly insane. Ah, I should have just stayed at home today. Fucking hell. So we need one of these guys, right? We're heading to a joint called, it's miles away from here, mate. It's Mount Martha. So Mount Martha's about, from what I can see, it's about an hour and a half's drive on the east side of Melbourne. And we've got to grab some stuff, which you'll see when we get there. It's going to be beautiful. I reckon it's probably going to bin the whole day. To be honest, I think I'm going to be doing well if I get back home by nightfall. I'd like to. I don't really want to be driving a truck out of Melbourne in the dark. But anyway, this is what we need. I'm here a bit too early, so I've got to wait. 9 a.m. they open, and then we're getting the keys and we're hitting the highway, mate. We're out of here. So I'm just kicking my heels. It's 4 degrees here at the minute. It looks beautiful. The weather looks beautiful, but I can assure you it's freezing. Everything's pretty, yeah, everything's pretty iced up here. No kidding. Look at that ice, mate. Make a little snowman. So this is our target. And with a few lads, we're going to try and get some furniture out. That's the plan. And it's all up there. Wish us luck. Let there be some light. Right, this is what we're dealing with here. Look at this masterpiece. We're going to try and... It's pretty tall. It's about, I don't know, 2 inches, 3 inches off the ceiling. And that's one, and then the second one is in the other room over here. I'm not real sure how we're going to go getting this one out either. A little bit of light on the topic. They've already started pulling this one apart. So the top's over here. And then the bottom part's here. We've got these beautiful Franco Cozzo carvings. Oh, yeah, dudes, just cutting in. I'm just going to freeze here for a second, because if you don't know who Franco Cozzo is, I'm just going to give you a very brief, quick introduction. Check this out. Something that's super cool, Melbourne. Beautiful Franco Cozzo furniture store. Franco Cozzo doesn't operate anymore. The great man has since passed away. We're about to take a look across the road at one of his furniture stores, and in the window, believe it or not, there's still furniture in there. How good is that? Come on, come with me, let's do this. Attention, if you have any inquiries, ring somebody. Management. Righto, let's have a look. What do we got in there? Mate, this joint is still chock-a-block full of furniture. Look at all the stuff in there. Oh, you can almost hear in grand sale, grand sale, grand sale. Even the roof, the ceiling in here, the building's actually really cool. Look at some of that stuff. Jesus, that's cheesy, isn't it? Look at that. Talk about over the top. It's like a marble effect. Look at the cupboards over on the left. I wish I could show you guys. I wonder if we call the number on the door, does that mean that we can get in there and actually buy some of this amazing stuff or try to buy it? Probably not. The fact this shop's even here still, it's a real kicker. Look at this on the side, look. This stuff is totally over the top, yeah? People don't really put this stuff in their house anymore. It's a little clunky. I like it. I really like it. Look at this. What a classic. Yeah, all I can hear is him saying grand sale, grand sale, grand sale. It's the Franco Cozzo grand sale. Look at it. Sydney Road, Melbourne.
So that's a very brief spin around the Brunswick furniture stall. Franco Cozzo was a legend in Melbourne in the furniture game. He's a true icon. His image is even painted on the side of one of his buildings. I'd like to touch more on this great man himself and what he's done, but for now, let's just keep moving some of his furniture around. Back to the video.
So we've got to try and figure out with this big guy, we're figuring out, can we get the doors off to try and lighten it up a little bit? And obviously they're quite thick and we don't really want to bust them. We've already had one vote of confidence that we're going to leave it on.
This isn't two halves.
Well, the top does come off, so we've got the top coming off in one section. The bottom will stay in a second section. Doesn't really make it any easier. We've got a set of stairs here, so if I go this way, we've got to try and get down these stairs. And there is the remains of a wheelchair access up one side, making it a bit skinnier. And then out the front door, down yay. So anyway, wish us luck. If I go in here, right, just to give you a bit of a scale, it's big, mate. Like they're not, yeah, there is a matching table. So we've got a beautiful little matching table here. There's some chairs which supposedly match, but in my opinion, they don't match, because if you have a look, there's no, you know, in the inscriptions and the carving and stuff on it, it doesn't match this style of, you know, with the faces and the ladies, and we got the working men here. Yeah, it's not really. The table's cool. The chairs, not so cool, honestly. They look a bit king and queen, castle, Scotland. Yeah, I don't know. Knight in shining armour. Oh, look at this. Beautiful old school looking chandelier. These homes would have been pretty elite back in the day. This is deceased estate, so unfortunately the people that own this stuff are gone and their stuff gets sold on. So we do a little bit of this from time to time. If I see this stuff and I like it, it's like I don't know why I do it. I like it, so I grab it. What do you guys think? Anyway, I'm holding everyone up. I've got to get to it. I'm going to start trying to figure out how we're going to get this thing out of here.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think now that we might actually do some more dismantling of the poor old Franco Cozzo and pull these sections out. So if we pull this section, that section, pull the back panels, that'll just leave the one-piece base. That's the direction that we're looking at now, because we've still got some concerns. We've got some concerns about this staircase. Yeah. I think we'll have to sit some of that together when we get down the bottom anyway, otherwise we'll never hold all this in the truck.
Yeah, it needs to be.
We could have put it all in a ute.
No, just put that together.
Yeah, I think we'll have to.
Yeah, no,
Let's go, bro. You good? You want to go on edge? Do we pull these? No, leave the twist locks in it because we've got to sit it back together, yeah? Oh, we're going for that. That's the thing.
Yeah, whatever.
You want to hurt this beautiful Franco Cozzo.
Get it back on. I'll just on the bottom and
I'll get on the bottom.
pressure on this again.
No dramas. Heaps. You got a foot on top.
For you. Yep. Stop there, that's sideways. Next to that. Get that back in.
Mate, it turned out we had to pull all this thing to pieces. Pull it to 1,000,000 pieces. It's going all right though. Relax. It's going to be fine. Oh, we pulled them all out. Righto. We'll go and get some cam locks. Cuppa's upstairs, my man. Upstairs. And the jigsaw puzzle continues. Bit of a jigsaw puzzle going on. Beautiful Franco Cozzo, look at it. So the next stage we're at is we need to put, we've got this sitting back together, we need to sit the doors in whilst we put the next top piece on. They've got these little cam locks on them, a bit like Fantastic Furniture. There's a little cam lock system. It's a bit Chinesey in spots, poor old my buddy Franco Cozzo with his Italian stuff, but it's a bit stressful actually. It's sort of not cheap, so you sort of don't really want to smash it up. Just going to check and see what's actually left up. Yeah, we've still got one of the bases left upstairs. Still got the mirror, which concerns me a little bit. I don't particularly want to bust that. We have this with the top. Most of the smalls are down. Most. And yeah, that's empty now, so that's good. So that was what was in here. We think we're probably going to leave this one holeless bolus and smack it down the stairs, so that's the plan. Just feels that fragile, like the edges might break off of it. It's Franco Cozzo, you see. You good? You're not struggling? How are you travelling? I think we're nearly done here. It's going to take all of us to get the base piece. We're not pulling it apart, we've decided we're just going to put all 5 or 6 of us on it and smack it down. I'm getting puffed out. Not really that fit anymore. What happened to your fitness level, Sharpie? You used to be so fit, mate. More stuff. Look at this pool table. That's wild. That desk's cool. The price isn't cool, but the desk is cool. There's no room to sit on these either. You ever notice that? Look. How do you fit? You hardly fit 2 pairs of knees in there. Very tiny. Oh, that one went in all right, yeah? Last but not least, bottom hand. Yep, I'm on it. Yes, sir. That's beautiful. Franco Cozzo, I love what you've done.
Drawers.
Yeah, we can put drawers in.
Against the side or drawers in?
We can throw some drawers in, let's do that.
Yeah, drawers in. Yeah.
The best way to store them is going to be putting them in.
Yeah, put them in. Yeah, that way so they can't come out.
Yep. So we've got 1, 2, 3 drawers, 4 drawers. Let's go. They're numbered because Franco Cozzo wouldn't get the joinery that perfect that they'd be universal, you see.
Those are the 4. So those are
One of them, haven't they?
Look at this mirror. It looks cool, but it's actually very light. I mean, if you give it a decent punch, it'd bust. Ratchet straps are a pain in the ass, and you could never bring too much foam. The poor old house is, I don't know what they're doing with it. It's got a real estate sign out the front like they're intending to sell it. I don't know. It's got that, it's pretty iconic Italian looking, what do you call that? Bollard looking, I don't know. It's sort of cool in its own right, but the whole place needs a full revamp. I think they're happy with what they got for the furniture. I was happy to take it, so it was smiles all round in the finish. Yeah, it's just a big day when you start moving this stuff. It doesn't look like it's much, but there's a fair bit in it. But we're still negotiating on that table. We're waiting on a call back on that. The funny thing is with this stuff, people think it's worth millions of dollars. They think it's worth tens of thousands of dollars, and it's just not. Especially the reproduction stuff. To be honest, most people end up throwing it out. You see a lot of it beside the road, hard waste collection, things like that. It is what it is. I think my offer was fair. I don't really think I'm an arsehole with my offers, but some people think that you're having a lend of them, and that's their entitlement. But anyway, I'm going to keep strapping this up and try and make my way home before nightfall. It's getting late. We did end up grabbing the table, and we liaised a bit extra for the chairs. In my opinion, the chairs don't match it really on point. I reckon that the carving's different. Once we get it back and lay it out in some decent light, I'll show you guys what I reckon, but there's a full set of chairs. Yeah, my opinion stands. I reckon they're gross, but anyway, we sort of got that in the deal. It's part of it. The table itself is pretty cool. It's only a little round one, like a little poker table, but the fact that it's got the matching carvings on the bottom that match the podium dudes, the moral is I think that we actually overspent, but whatever. We've got a matching set, it is what it is, eh? We've got to put these last few straps on and hit the road. Haven't even had lunch yet, and it's almost sunset, so it's just been a big day moving old stuff. Let's get to it, man. Finally, that's a wrap. Finally got back in a truck. Finally going to be able to hit the road and go home. I'll give you guys an update when we get home. So I didn't mean to, well, I didn't get too far. I only got not even a block. We're driving along. Look at these beautiful frames, free beside the road.
As I sit here and edit this, actually looking at myself at how ridiculous this is, it's almost like a disease. I don't know what's wrong with me when I do this stuff. Something is definitely amiss.
Masterpiece frames. Yeah, I'm partly insane. Don't worry about it.
Partly.
Well, my mate reckons partly. He reckons I'm fully insane. Yeah. But we're just going to throw this stuff in. Because look, we've got a truck, look. Right? Some things just fall into place. Beautiful day, Franco Cozzo, got some frames. I put some beautiful antique photos in them, look at them.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Cool.
Cane furniture over there, they can stay there, but these frames, mate, these are coming with us, look at these. Absolutely terrific. Yeah, so we ended up pilfering some more shit. We're ridiculous fools beside the road. I should have just stayed at home today. Fucking hell. Oh, look at the bloody scenery down here. How good's the scenery? Look at that ocean. I didn't expect to see the ocean out here, this part of the world. Look at this beautiful scenery. Absolutely stellar environment down here. I had no idea that all this was down here at the other side of Melbourne. Look at all this beautiful stuff. So this is the Westgate Bridge. Right on Sunset, look at that. It's a big sucker. Bloody beautiful. How's the view of the city? Bloody beautiful, look at it in all its glory. So the time currently 7:15. it literally been the whole day. I started at about 7, realistically, and 7:15 I've just got back to depot. It's too late. I don't even want to, yeah, I'm not going to bother trying to empty this truck tonight. I'm just going to park it up, wait until the sun comes up, then we'll hit the empty button. Let's call it the empty button. Just rat shit, mate, driving along them shitty ass highways. It's yeah, it sort of knocked me. I'm just going to go home and get some rest, and then we'll hit it in the morning when we're fresh. Ciao till then. Morning. Day 2. Got to unload all this shit. So I'm waiting on a bit of hired help to, I call it hired help. Anybody that helps, I call it hired help. But I'm waiting on a bit of hired help to try and get all this stuff out the back of this paddy wagon here. And it's freezing cold. The weather looks all right, but it's freezing cold. It's winter time, mate. So I'll shift this truck around and open up a shed, and we'll start emptying it. Damn. So we ended up picking up these picture frames beside the road, which, to be honest, just added more fuel to a fire. I'm glad I got them, but I'm sort of a bit pissy about it too. There's just more shit in the way at the minute when you're trying to unload all this fragile stuff. Righto, buddy. Righto, give it to me. Helper Jack, thank you, Jack. I've fast forwarded on you guys a little bit here. I just wanted to prove the point that we got it back in one piece and, you know, sat it all back together. There's a lot of work in that, mate. Oh, there's a new addition too. Sorry about that. Isn't she beautiful? That's Mary. No, I'm not religified, it's just a great piece. But yeah, it just looks terrific now. It's all sitting back together. Like I said, these chairs, I'm not a big fan on these chairs. Hit me up. You might get a cheap deal on these chairs. I'm not really interested in them. But yeah. All back in one piece. Oh, look at that, it just works so good. Remember these drawers were all numbered because they're all different dimensions, they don't fit. It's pretty ordinary. But now they're in the right spots, they fit pretty good, yeah? Did I tell you about Mary? So yeah, anyway, I'm pretty proud of myself with that. It was quite the effort. A little bit of help there off my sidekick Jacqueline, getting it out. But it's worked in good. It's worked in good. And my buddy was laughing, saying the way these guys are sitting there scratching their heads. And he goes, that's going to be you sitting there going, why'd I buy all this shit? Why'd you go and buy all that dumb shit? Anyway, dudes, if you come along for that quick adventure out of Mount Martha, I appreciate you guys for that. And we will definitely catch up on the next run. So keep an eye out. There may be some more furniture hauls coming up. There probably is something in the pipeline. But for now on this one, that's it, dudes. Catch you soon. Bye, everyone.